and go.
All right, just hoping statement from you. You know, what are your thoughts on this tonight, Joe? Just
well, you're always disappointed, when you get beat, but still, it's one of those situations where we were looking more for some things if we could execute and get good shots, and not just let them, pound us inside. That's something to build on. And I thought we started the game and did a very good job of getting good looks. And the momentum killer was when we missed those shots inside. I think if we hit those, it makes them start worrying. Gosh, they're getting layups on us, and puts a little doubt in their mind. But when you miss shots, then it gives them the confidence. Well, maybe they're already a little intimidated and they're not near as worried. So I thought that was, we got to make those shots. But again, if you're getting layups and getting good looks, then that means you're doing something pretty good. And in the second half, I thought we did an even better job of moving on offense. Coach Blair even made a comment to me. He said, "Man, that second half, you guys really wore us down." And, so that was good. And they're just so big inside that if you make a little bit of a mistake, they're going to get the rebound and they're going to get it, the play over your heads. And there's nothing you can do about when they play over the top of it. They play over the top of us. But they're an excellent ball club. We'll learn a lot from this game. We'll get to break down a lot of things. But if you can execute like we did at times against this top ball club, then you got a chance of doing something pretty good. And when you're playing kids that's only been with you for 20 practices or so, and you're substituting, when I had to substitute, I thought until we had to substitute, when Jeanette got in foul trouble and we started getting tired, I thought we were playing pretty good. And then I substituted, and then for that 2 minutes, we just lost everything. And that gave them the momentum, and they took off, and that's the difference in the game. And, but we're working so hard just trying to get starters right now that we ain't got time to even develop the bench. So, I'm pretty pleased. With some things we did, and I was hoping I would be after the game. I hope it wouldn't be a game where we just didn't get off any good shots, didn't get anything, and we did. So I think it's something we can definitely do.
Can you talk about Taylor's performance tonight? Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. I just have one question. I'm sorry. What you mentioned, there's some things you could learn from this. What's one thing?
Well, I think the kids gained confidence knowing that we were doing a good enough job screening and driving, that we were getting good looks. And that's one thing, is give them confidence and knowing, all right, if you can do this against the national champs and kids that big, if you're getting layups and you're getting good threes, you're getting good looks, then that gives them confidence, all right, we're not going to be playing the national champs every night. And, there's a difference in people that we got to beat on a regular basis and then trying to beat them every night. So, when you're as young as we are, and you can show those kids that, hey, you had success, and if you can do this more and more, and you learn to look at that and say, all right, this is what caused that success, and you reinforce that, and to be successful, you got to have success. So it may not always be a W, but you got to have something you build on. And I think they gave us something to build on. Naturally, we did some disappointing things in the press, but again, when you're playing freshmen and you're playing kids that's really out of position, they wasn't point guards in high school, and you're trying to make point guards, and you're playing against the press this early in the year against the national champion, they're going to make you turn it over. So they're going to make good teams turn it over. So, we had some times that we didn't look real good in it, but there's times we did some good things. I thought Taylor Goff was getting better each game with handling the basketball. And, that's making me feel more comfortable that, hey, I didn't know if it'd take her 10 games, 20 games, or maybe not even get comfortable in that position. She looks like she's getting comfortable at playing the point. If she does that pretty quick, then we got a good chance of developing a lot quicker.
I was going to ask you about her aggressiveness tonight.
Her aggressiveness?
Yeah,
I think she's picking it up. Yeah. I think defensively she's learning to feel more comfortable about how to get through screens, and she's she played the zone most of her life, and now she's getting used to, all right, I need to be looking for this. So you got sophomores and freshmen out there that's not played a whole lot, and I can see, even though the scores, I can see a heck of a lot of improvement from the night in the SMU game, and that's only 3 days ago. So, it's going to take, I think it'll take a month or so for us to get where we can do it over and over. But if we can do it that quick, I'll be taking care of it.
When you talk about Taylor and her effort tonight, what she was able to get done out there?
Well, for a freshman to come in and do that and not show any fear, she did the same thing. She got us off to a good start against SMU. And that's the key is she's got to learn. I remember watching Bobby Harley whenever he started for Duke as a freshman. I watched that kid play and make turnover after turnover, and I thought, why is he playing him? and he led them to 2 national championships. So as a freshman, you got to let them learn. So they're going to make some mistakes, but she's making our kids feel like, all right, she's going to create something for us too. And that's kind of the Chas type, play off the Chas, and if she learns to pass the ball at the right times and doing things that she's picking up on at every game, then that's going to give us the opportunity to use her a lot more offensively than I thought we would be able to this early.
When you look at the rebounding, I know it seems kind of, you mentioned rebounding over the top. The defensive rebounds are even. I mean, but offensively, obviously, they're going to get somebody. I mean, you've got 6'3", 6'2" inside. I mean, were you just looking tonight on the rebounding side for just bodies into bodies, at least trying to,
Exactly. Don't get pushed underneath the rim. Don't get pushed around, and make them earn every one they get. And for a lot of part of the game, we got pushed under some. And again, you got Foley as a sophomore, and she's got to learn. And it's all about just repetition, playing well in each possession. And, they're going to learn some things here. The next few games, they're going to learn a lot, and they're going to have to, like I always say, experience is the best teacher, and they're getting a heck of an experience right now. I mean, it's tough. It's like being thrown into the fire, but that's how you make steel. You got to throw it in the furnace and give it time to come out. And I think these kids will come out all right.
You seem pretty calm when they go into the timeout and they're down 7, and you're in that hole after the 17-2 run. I mean, what are you telling them in the timeout? They're just,
just what you can tell them to help them as far as execution and defensively. There's no use in getting mad, overbearing, because like I say, if they were seniors, yeah, you'd be on the case. But they're not juniors and seniors; they're freshmen and sophomores. So you got to learn to teach, and there'll be times that we'll challenge them. But right now, you got to give them some encouragement, show them what they're doing right. And they're going to, like I say, they're competitors. They showed me tonight that they're competitors. They didn't just quit. And they're going to keep. Anytime you got heart, and you play hard, and you got some ability, you're going to learn the things you need to learn. I've got pretty good confidence this bunch after watching tonight. And after this SMU, I was a little worried because I didn't think we competed the last 7 or 8 minutes against SMU. I thought tonight that we kept our heads up. We kept trying to get better. And that's what this group's going to have to do for a month or so. If they can do that, I feel pretty confident.
Last question I'll ask you. Gary told you you did some things against him. What did you tell Gary when you went up and told him about his group? What's the thing you tell him?
So you got a heck of a group, there's no doubt. I mean, that's man, they can shoot the basketball and point them to, and they got those big ones inside. And but again, they've got a long way to go. I mean, they got to gel together and see when the competition's on them, when they're playing against juniors and seniors and playing against experience. What they are. If 20 is a heck of a player. I mean, we all watched her make big shots in the national tournament last year, and she made some big shots, and she's a great player. But who knows what they're going to end up. But right now, they're tough. They got the size, they got the guards. They play good. They get after you on defense well. But again, I felt pretty good the way we moved on offense too.
Very cool.